We're back with more coverage of our big story today. This is some of the drone video we have been showing you of the scene in Searsmont today. So from this, you can see those crews actively working to put out the fire following this morning's explosion there. Yeah, you can see one plume of smoke there that's black. Our news director says that's a truck on fire. It's hard for us to see because our monitor is so small, but he said you can see axles and wheels from that one spot with the thick black smoke. Yeah. Also want to bring in our Christian Harsa for more of our team coverage from that scene in Searsmont. And Christian, what have you been learning about the response today?
Hi, Brian and Amanda. I've been learning that this response is appreciated by the people of this community. Now, where I'm standing right now is about a half-mile away from the scene behind me over my shoulder. And so behind the camera is Appleton Ridge Road. And I'm going to step out the side so that way you can see an updated view of what this scene is currently looking like. As you guys were mentioning, the smoke was much darker in that drone footage. Now it is thinned and subsided, being a little bit more lighter in color and not nearly as prominent in the landscape as it was earlier today. Now, but I do want to bring us back to that drone footage and show you what it looked like at about 2:30 earlier today. Now, as you can see, there are those fire crews trying to work, and Brian and Amanda pointed out that truck off to the side that does also seem to be on fire. Now, this footage was taken at about 2:30 p.m. earlier today. You can see that those flames going throughout. But I spoke with one woman who had gathered here on the ridge earlier today who actually heard the initial explosion, but she hadn't realized it at the time.
Yeah, I heard something. I weren't sure what it was, but we heard multiple police cars and everything else. So we went and looked and checked on Facebook, and there was things on there saying that there was an explosion at the mill. It's sad. I worry about the other families that are there. You know, mine are retired. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, and so I want to show you one more piece of footage. Now, I got this from someone I met here along the road here, and this was taken from inside the mill property. We're going to zoom in on my phone right here, so that way you'll be able to see it. As you can see, there are crews responding to the fire on the mill property right there. And the person that I got this footage from told me that those green buildings that you can see in the foreground are currently gone. The fire was able to expand and take over those buildings here. Now, we have been able to see, yes, those crews have been able to make substantial progress lessening the fire that we have been able to see behind us here. But for what I've heard from everyone here is the impact that this fire will have is going to be quite substantial because this mill is just so important to the community here. Brian and Amanda?
Christian Harsa live for us with our team coverage from Searsmont. A better look at the damage on that scene today from that explosion and fire. Christian, thank you.